DR fam? Hope everybody's doing well. Had a great Thursday. Getting ready for the weekend. Let's do a quick DR recap. We actually had some action today, right? So one thing we talked about, sticking to our plan, not forcing things. Yesterday we talked about the trades didn't come to us during the New York session, so it wasn't time for us to really make those trades. Today was a lot better, and with what happened yesterday with Nvidia blowing the roof off the earnings and the market, kind of just taking off again. Um, I spent time last night on the Asian session and had a very successful Asian session where I really didn't need to do much today on the New York session. Did still made some trades, did some scalps and things, but again, just a relatively easy day. So let's take a quick look at our higher time frame. You see what we had these today was, oops. Yeah, so we had big moves today on both, as you can expect. And so, if you look at again on what we did from NQ side, we had come over, gotten down into that fair value gap and just took off after, or, out of it. No fair value gap on the ES, but again, kind of same motion. Okay, so if you look at ES, we are back above our high. So we're now back at, we're almost at 5,100. We hit 5,100 today and then closed down below it. But if you look at NQ, we have pretty much gotten back to the highs that we were at before. Okay, almost there. All right, got about another 50 or so points to go to get that. Okay, so anyway, so market is definitely moving up. A lot of sympathy plays today, AMD, SMH, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's talk about today, and we'll come down to our 5-minute time frame. Okay, let's make this look presentable. Okay, so we'll look at ES really quick. ES, again, if you're new to this and you have a little more stability, stay on the ES. Right? ES, we confirmed high, had a nice pullback. If you order here on IDR high, decent move here, 4 or 5 points, another nice retrace, and then boom, that was a move right there, right? So get on that second one, and the other thing, which I didn't mention before, we actually came down into a fair value gap, right? And so that was the part that really helped us to have that confluence about where we were going, right? So you literally could have rode that move all day if you wanted to, or you could have taken partials, which is kind of what I did, but on the NQ. All right, so really nice nice day there. Not a lot of pressure on these, right? We had order here 5076, 5071 would have been our stop loss for 5 points. And so yes, we did get some heat on a couple of those, but again, we never got down to it. So as long as you were patient, life was good. Okay, so let's look at NQ real quick. NQ took a little bit longer to confirm, and that didn't confirm until after 11, right? So right up in here is what we confirmed. Did have a pullback and another move up, and then a much broader pullback. Now this is where I say you have to be, if you're on NQ, you have to, well, let me back up. This is why I like using a static drawdown on NQ, okay? Because remember over here on ES, we had a 4-point move on our, on our drawdown, right? We had 4 points. If my stop is at 5 points, I'm still good in that trade. If I'm over here on NQ, and again, confirm high, we come down right below the IDR, okay, there's one trade, we could have taken that, and that was almost 20 points, believe it or not, right? That's small, looks like a small move, but that's actually almost a 20-point move, from 17,960, close to 17,980. So 20 points times 20, or $20 a point, that's a $400 trade if you're only using one contract. multiply it out by, how many contracts you're using. You can kind of figure that out really quick. Now, remember, we came back down again though. Okay. So now, excuse me. So now I'm at 17,960. Fair value gap is down here. So my expectation is that we'll come down into it and take off. But if you look real close, we had this drop right here. Okay. And that thing dropped down below 17,940. So that's a 20-point drop right here. Okay. If you have your, if you're sitting on that order. And so, again, so yes, it was $400 up here, but it's also $400 to the negative down here. And can you withstand that amount of heat on your account? And it really depends on kind of account you have, right? So the reason why I like trailing drawdown, a static drawdown, is because I'm nowhere close to my stop if this happens to me, right? I can lose $2,000 and not blow my account with this setup right now because of where I am, where my profit is right now. So I'm able to be a little more patient and not jump out of a trade because I'm afraid I'm gonna, hit my trail stop and all that good stuff. Okay, and so I did actually ride that down. I took that ride down, and honestly, guys, I had 2 contracts on this one. All right, so the Elite Trader Funding account that I'm using for static drawdown, you can only max out at 2 minis, and so that's what I'm doing, right? So this was, I'm sitting here, down below $800, and I'm going, well, I'm just gonna have to play it out, right, and see what happens. Because again, I have, another cushion down here. I got another $1,200, at least $1,200 of cushion below that I'm not worried about. So I can be a little more patient here, and then boom, we take off, and it's all gravy, right? So again, it's really up to you. Again, this is much safer to me. This is yes, more exciting, but this one over here is more exciting, but it's also more dangerous. Depending on what your account is and how you're trading, right? Especially if you're trading your own money. That would be, I wouldn't want to see an $800 drawdown before it turns around on me. Okay, so anyway, guys. So again, hope you guys had a great day. This was again one of the DR days we'd like to see, and really kind of made up for what happened the rest of the week, where we really did have a lot of great trades. So hope you guys took part of that and made some money off of it. Or if you're doing options, hope you had some SMH or Nvidia options and knocked it out the park. But regardless, today was a good day. Looking at the overnight again, like I said, the last few nights, I really have been making more of my money on the overnight on the Asian compared to the New York, because I just really haven't been trading New York. And so looking tonight, I'm not sure yet if I will trade it. It looks like we're in a bit of consolidation so far. So we'll see how it plays out. DR doesn't set up until 8:30, so I'll take a look at 8:30 and see what I want to do. But like I said, account-wise, today was a great day, so I'm not really pressed about it. So one of the great things I did get from taking some time off and being with the family is I'm not pressed to trade as much anymore. Okay, so when it happens, it happens, and when it doesn't, I'm okay there too. All right, so anyway, that's it, guys. Love on your loved ones. You never know when you won't be able to do it again, so please take advantage of each and every opportunity. Happy birthday to my sister and my niece tomorrow. My sister was yesterday, my niece is tomorrow. Wish them a happy birthday. Love y'all. And that's it. We will talk to you later. You guys know what to do. Comments, questions, drop them in the chat box or whatever it's called, and we'll get back with you. All right, y'all take care.